Hello, everybody. My name is Ryan Koki, and welcome to the Seahawks Recap Show, and welcome to another Seahawks off-season video, day two of Seahawks free agency. And to be honest, day one and day two were not very fun. We lost a lot of people in day one, not really getting much in return, but in day two, it's much more of the same. Not much in return, but we did get our first signing of the offseason going into free agency. So let's talk about it. But before we get into the episode, if you like this video, please consider giving the video a like as it helps know if I'm doing a good job. And if you really liked it and would like to see any more future content from me, please consider subscribing as you don't want to miss out on the rest of the off season on this channel. Anyways, let's get in to discussing day two of Seahawks free agency. So, Seahawks day two report. Departures from the team. Well, we start off with running back DJ Dallas. He goes to the Cardinals, $8.25 million for 3 years, 2.75 per year. And when you look at DJ Dallas, he was a punt and kick returner for us for the last 2 years. And, he was our punt and kick guy. He was our special teams guy. So we never really got on the field as much as the third running back. And with Kenny McIntosh drafted last year, he's waiting in the wings. So this makes all too much sense for DJ Dallas to just be gone and let walk by the Seahawks. I wish him all the best, though, in the rest of his career. Hopefully, he can get some playing time on the Cardinals. I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. And the final departure of day two was quarterback Drew Lock for the Giants, going to the Giants, I should say. $5 million for 1 year, has $5 million per year. And honestly, Drew Lock was a steady backup for us in the Geno era. And, after his two starts last season, one versus the Eagles, and I can't exactly remember what his last start was. I believe it was with the Cardinals in that game. But he was expected to get a little bit of a pay bump this year, and going from 4.75 mil from last year going up to 5 mil, that's a good pay raise. I wish him all the best with the Giants, and honestly did pretty decent. He didn't have the greatest stats with us, but he did pretty decent, all things considered. So good luck to him in New York. But we've got the retained slash signed players, and let's talk about the first player that was signed to the Seahawks for the 2023-2024 free agency market. It is a tight end by the name of Pharaoh Brown from the Patriots. He gets $3.25 million per year, and that's what he gets annually. And he's a big blocker. I know, Seahawks fans, cool your jets. I know we have no defense. I know we don't have linebackers. I know we don't have safeties. Cool your jets. I know this is not the kind of guy that fans were very happy with in terms of getting a secondary tight end, but I think you're gonna like Pharaoh Brown. I haven't watched him play on the Patriots, but after doing a little bit of snooping and sleuthing around to figure out who this guy was, he is a blocking tight end. He had 250 snaps last season for the Patriots as a blocking tight end. And in the run game, you need blocking tight ends. And he's also a pretty good pass catcher when he gets the ball. Go watch his highlights on the Patriots to see what I'm talking about, but he can turn a loss of yardage into a decent chunk of yardage. He's going to be probably a sticks guy, maybe use in short yardage situations when you just need a couple of yards or maybe 5 yards to get the first down. He'll probably be the guy catching those passes. But with OC Ryan Grubbs. He likes his tight ends. And if you're going to have a two tight end set, Pharaoh Brown is going to be the blocker, and Noah Fant is going to be the volume pass catcher. So I'm okay with this signing. We just really need to, in day 3, which is today, we need to find out some bigger pieces on defense. At least get a linebacker or a safety today in day 3, and I'll be happy. But we get to D lineman Miles Adams. He signs for league min 985K, and honestly, good rotational DT with Matt Gotel and Mike Morris and Cameron Young on the roster still. He's going to be fighting for a spot on the team, and he played decently, 11 games, and I believe he had 1 sack in there for us in those 11 games. So I'm happy to keep Miles Adams around on a minimum league contract. And guys, let me just say something about the 2 days in free agency. I wanted to talk to you guys directly as Seahawks fans. Okay? I understand why you are upset. I completely understand it. There's some big names that left the board in the first 2 days, and I completely get it. We're annoyed. We want defense. We want to see linebackers. We wanted to keep Jordan Brooks. But as we're looking at it here, I had to go back into the uh, PowerPoint to show you. Look at our cap space. So we left off on day 1 with $15 million in usable cap space. 3.25 used and 985K used today was a $10.765 million. That is not a lot of money. And what I think Mike McDonald and John Schneider are going to do is they're going to pick up some bits and pieces. They're going to pick up bargain bin guys. Remember, linebacker is very very thin right now, but look at 2 names that are in there at linebacker. Devin White and Jerome Baker. If we can get them for cheap, which I think we'll be able to get them soon, our problems aren't solved, but that's at least a little better. We can get some bargain bin guys, and plus, I'm looking at this from a business perspective in the draft. In the draft, what do you think we're gonna take? Well, if we can't get a safety in free agency, like a Justin Simmons or a um, I don't even know who's left, Jordan Whitehead, then we'll draft a safety. We'll draft a quarterback, we'll draft a safety, we'll draft a linebacker if we need to, because we got the picks to do it. So I know the first 2 days in free agency have not been exciting. It's been very, very agitating. I get it. I'm a Seahawks fan as well. I'm yelling at my phone every time I check my phone, and it's like, oh, did the Seahawks somebody? No, nobody got signed by the Seahawks. There's a bunch of names that were on the board that just left, and it's very infuriating. But just wait. I think day 3 will be a decent day for signings from the Seahawks, and we'll look forward to day 3 and day 4 because I think that's where some signings could happen. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you probably later on today or tomorrow as I will be recapping day 3 of free agency, and let's see how the rest of free agency plays out. Go Hawks, go, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.